Good morning, family. It is a beautiful, foggy, dreary, not necessarily dreary, but foggy, kind of cool fall Sunday morning. And I decided, why not take my camera with me? But also, I wanted to talk about something that's the whole new trend going around YouTube about if you're over 50, 40, 50, or 60 and people are quitting their jobs. I am over 50. I am 52 years old. And in my past life, I have quit many of jobs. And one thing I didn't have when I did that was a plan. So as I've become older and I am getting close to my retirement age, or when I think I want to retire within the next 5 to 6 years, I'm being more wise about the decisions that I make and how I go about doing things. And a lot of time that comes with age. And I do understand a lot of people's frustration when they quit these jobs, the toxicity and things of that nature. But one thing that I have done over the years is I've started being intentional. Really, since I turned 50, really 48, but really 50. And if you've watched some of my videos, I do gardening, mini homestead. I do a lot of things, but I don't want that to be my niche. But I live right outside of a major city, but it feels rural. I'm in rural suburbia, I guess you would say. And I just want everybody to have a plan before you quit your job and do not react off of emotions. So my job, I'm not going to say what I do, but I'm coming up on 20 years on my job. I work for a large organization that if I named it, everyone would know what it was. And I have had, I could tell you some stories. I could tell you some stories about my job. Prior to that job, I worked, I would say in the private sector. So, and it was a little different with that job. But anyway, I just want everybody to have a plan. Have a plan before you make a decision. And really, I was kind of hesitant about this video. I'm like, oh, nobody don't want to hear this. And, because I do gardening, I talk about my chickens, food preservation. So, have a plan. So come walk with me while I check on my chicks this morning and get out and do some errands before all of the crazy people get on the streets. So let's come go with me. It's a pretty good morning and we should do good. It looks like no, it didn't drizzle. Some of the things that I am doing, that I have done, I've always gardened. I've gardened since I got my first home about 26 years ago. I started gardening in pots, paying off debt, being more conscious about the things that I buy that I know I don't need. Because there's one thing that you cannot do that will give you more stress than your toxic job is trying to figure out how you will pay your bills. I remember I used to work for this company many years ago, and I had gave them my notice, and I was in my 20s. I had given them my notice that I wanted to quit, and this has never left my mind. And the manager at the time called me into his office and he talked to me and he asked me why I was quitting and, is there something with the company? And I was like, no, I'm at a good place. Um, and at the time, I think I was a massage therapist, because I was a massage therapist for 10 years. And I really just wanted to explore and do different things. And I explained this to him, and what he told me was that he always encouraged his employees to buy, because that way he knew they'd always come to work. And then he went in to start going in about his own bills. So as a 20-something-year-old, I think I may have been 27 or 28, that forever stayed in my mind, because that is so true. As long as you have debt, you would never have any freedom, right? Freedom as to your time, what you can do, when you can do it, and how you can do it. And that always stayed with me. So I made a conscious effort to pay my house off. The house that I had, I've since sold. I paid that house off within, I think, 20 years. And all being single now and not making a lot of money. So it's doable. Now, I'm frugal. I'm more frugal than a lot of my friends. When everybody was saying, oh, girl, you need a new car, I was like, why? Because they had one. And sometimes people don't realize that they're forcing their lifestyle on you. It's just casual conversation because it's the norm. So fast forward another 10 years. I work for this organization, and I've had trials. The position I'm in now is so much more better than so many positions. I can go on and on and on. But what I like to do is absolutely be outdoors 24/7 if I could, as long as I'm warm and dry. My chickens, as you can see, they're standing there waiting on me. I have my little mini orchard over there. I have my mini garden there. And that goes into being able to have options. Maybe growing some of your food. Getting out, working in your yard, being healthy. Because who wants to quit your job and not have any money and be sick because you're eating poor food? But anyway, guys, I just wanted to come and give you just this short video about don't. I may do a second video in just some of the things that I have done over the years to help put me in a better place. And keep in mind that this is not everybody's thing. And I was just compelled to make this video because I do see a lot of people over 50 quitting their job because of toxic situations. Again, I could write a book. I really could write a book about some of the things that I've experienced in working in a toxic environment. But yeah. So as you guys go about your day, whether you watch this video, when I first uploaded, I don't know if I'm going to upload it today, but today is Sunday, I think November the 3rd, or another day. Just think about it, because it sounds so good and it sounds so nice and it's idyllic when you watch these videos on YouTube and people are going to travel and do all these things. Me personally, I don't have enough time in a day to go on YouTube and post 3 or 4 times a day because I do have a full-time job. But guys, have a wonderful day. It's just a little food for thought. Thank you for watching.